Hello everyone, I am Alka and I welcome you all to my channel Study with Alka. Dear students, today in this video I am going to teach you about the process of nutrition in green plants, that is the process of photosynthesis. Please note that this is another subtopic of your chapter Life Processes given in your class 10th NCERT science book. And so, dear students, this video becomes very important for you from your examination point of view. So now let us start the discussion. Dear students, first of all, I want you to know exactly what you are going to learn in this video. That is, I want you to know about the objectives of this session. So, the main objectives of this session, of this video lecture are that first of all, I'm going to discuss about the word photosynthesis, where I'll talk about the origin of this word and what actually this word stands for. Then we'll move towards the definition and explanation of the process of photosynthesis. After that, I'll discuss about the essential requirements of a plant to perform photosynthesis. Then we'll discuss about the site of photosynthesis, where I'll tell you about the chloroplasts. Then later on, we'll move towards our discussion about the factors that actually affects the phenomena of photosynthesis. And at the end, we'll discuss about the most important objective, that is the mechanism of photosynthesis. So hope you are clear with the points that what actually we are going to discuss in this video. Now let us talk about the word photosynthesis. Dear students, this term photosynthesis is considered to be originated from Greek word phos, means light, and synthesis, meaning putting together. So, dear students, the word photosynthesis has Greek roots. Basically, this word is made up of two terms, photo, which means light, and synthesis, which means combining together. So basically, the word photosynthesis means combining together of something in the presence of light. So hope you are clear with the word photosynthesis, actually from where did it originate and what it stands for. Now let us move towards the definition of photosynthesis. Dear students, the process by which green plants prepare their organic food, that is carbohydrates, from inorganic raw materials like carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll is called photosynthesis. So basically photosynthesis क्या है? Photosynthesis plant के न्यूट्रिशन प्रिपरेशन का वो मोड है जिसमें वो अपना भोजन खुद बनाता है. कैसे बनाता है? तो फ्रॉम इनऑर्गेनिक रॉ मटेरियल्स लाइक कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और वाटर, दैट इज CO2 एंड H2O, की मदद से in the presence of sunlight, that is sunlight के presence में, और chlorophyll जिस लीफ में होता है, यानी कि ग्रीन लीव्स में क्या होता है डियर स्टूडेंट्स? क्लोरोफिल होता है. तो क्लोरोफिल और सनलाइट इज ऑल्सो नेसेसरी, एज वेल एज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर आर द रॉ मटीरियल्स दैट plants use during the process of photosynthesis. इन सबको कंबाइन करके प्लांट क्या करता है? अपने लिए अपना ऑर्गेनिक फूड बनाता है, जिसको कि ग्लूकोज यानी कि कार्बोहाइड्रेट भी कहते हैं, दैट इज C6H12O6. So the equation through which we can represent the process of photosynthesis is that 6CO2 plus 6H2O combining together in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, my dear students, forms glucose, that is C6H12O6, and along with this, plant releases oxygen gas, and we know that this oxygen gas is the very source of our existence, that is the existence of human life. So hope you are clear with the definition of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis को कैसे define कर सकते हैं? तो simply it is the process by which green plants prepare their organic food in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, and with the help of their inorganic raw materials present in environment, that is carbon dioxide, CO2, and water, that is H2O. Now we will move towards what actually are the essential requirements of plants for photosynthesis. Dear students, to perform photosynthesis, plant need carbon dioxide and water, but along with this, the process of photosynthesis can only happen if there is the presence of sunlight as well as the presence of chlorophyll in the leaves of the plant.
Dear students, now I am going to explain you about the site of photosynthesis. My dear students, since your childhood you have read and heard that photosynthesis occur in the leaves of a plant, right? Now in this class, dear students, you are going to learn in detail that where exactly does this process of photosynthesis occur in a leaf. Dear students, please note that chloroplasts are the actual site of photosynthesis, and chloroplasts are actually present in the mesophyll cells of the leaf. Please note that this process of photosynthetic reactions specifically happens in the grana and stroma of the chloroplast. So hope you are clear that where exactly this process of photosynthetic reactions occur in a leaf. All the reactions that is involved in the photosynthesis process occurs in the grana and stroma of the chloroplast, which is present in the mesophyll cells of the leaf.
This very process of photosynthesis will be clear to you through this cross-sectional diagram of a leaf, which is given in your book. See, what is there? This is the cross-sectional diagram of a leaf. यहाँ पे क्या है, सबसे ऊपर क्या है, वैक्सी क्यूटिकल्स प्रेजेंट हैं. ये वैक्सी क्यूटिकल क्या होता है? तो बेसिकली ये जो है, ये एक्सेस ऑफ हीट वजह से जो प्रेजेंट मॉइस्चर है, दैट इज वाटर जो प्रेजेंट है लीफ में, वो एब्जॉर्ब ना हो जाए, तो ये वैक्सी क्यूटिकल्स जो है इस चीज को रोकने में मदद करता है. ओके, तो वैक्सी क्यूटिकल्स के ठीक नीचे डियर स्टूडेंट्स क्या होता है, हमारा अपर एपिडर्मिस होता है. आई हैव टोल्ड यू दैट एपिडर्मिस इज द स्किन ऑफ द लीफ, राइट. अब उसके ठीक नीचे क्या प्रेजेंट है, तो मेसोफिल सेल्स प्रेजेंट है. सी, टू टाइप्स ऑफ मेसोफिल सेल्स आर देयर, पैलिसेड मेसोफिल सेल्स एंड स्पॉन्जी मेसोफिल सेल्स. पैलिसेड मेसोफिल सेल्स में ही क्या होते हैं डियर स्टूडेंट्स, से क्लोरोप्लास्ट उसके एग्जैक्ट अंदर होता है. क्लोरोप्लास्ट इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ सेल ऑर्गेनली. सेल्स के अंदर जो भी चीजें प्रेजेंट है उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, ऑर्गेनली बोलते हैं. तो मेसोफिल सेल्स के अंदर क्लोरोप्लास्ट प्रेजेंट है, और इस क्लोरोप्लास्ट सेल्स में माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स क्या होता है, फोटोसिंथेसिस का प्रोसेस होता है. सी, मेसोफिल सेल्स के बीच में क्या प्रेजेंट है, एयर स्पेस प्रेजेंट है, और इस एयर स्पेस के थ्रू एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस होता है. ये फिर यही मेसोफिल सेल्स आगे चल के माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स मॉडिफाई होते हैं गार्ड सेल्स में. अब ये गार्ड सेल्स कहाँ पढ़ा है हमने, तो गार्ड सेल्स हम लोग आगे भी पढ़ेंगे, और हम जानते हैं गार्ड सेल्स आर द पार्ट ऑफ स्टोमाटा. स्टोमाटा क्या है एक्चुअली, तो वो पोर है, और ये जो पोर है ये दो गार्ड सेल्स के बीच में होता है. Stroma and grana are actually the parts of these chloroplasts, which we will learn in detail in the upcoming video. For now, please note that chloroplasts are present inside these mesophyll cells. They are actually a type of kind of a cell organelle. Hope you are clear with this diagram. Let us learn about these layers in detail. Now the first layer which we get is the waxy coating, waxy covering, which is the cuticle, dear students. Please note that this cuticles help plants to retain water.
and prevent excessive transpiration. So these cuticles protect a leaf or a plant from excessive loss of water. Below cuticles are the epidermis, which is the outermost cell layer of a plant body. It forms a protective layer between the plant and the outer environment. Now, below upper epidermis lies the mesophyll cells. These are highly differentiated cells that form the mesophyll layer found in the plant leaves. Dear students, please note that mesophyll cells are also called as the photosynthetic cells because they contain chloroplasts, and we know that chloroplasts are the site of photosynthesis. Also, I have told you that mesophyll cells are of two types, pellucid mesophyll cells and spongy mesophyll cells. Now, dear students, we will learn a bit about chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are actually chlorophyll containing plastids. Plastids are kind of cell organelle present in the mesophyll cells of the plant. Now, because these plastids contain chlorophyll, dear students, these plastids in case of plant is called as chloroplast. And these chloroplasts are the actual site of all the photosynthetic reactions. Now, what are these chlorophyll? Dear students, please note that chlorophyll are pigments responsible for the green color of the leaves. Chlorophyll helps in the absorption of light energy, and this light energy is actually needed for the process of photosynthesis. So, dear students, what are chloroplasts? Chloroplasts are the plastids. Actually, they are plastids, and as these plastids contain chlorophyll, these are called as chloroplasts. And chloroplasts, my dear students, are the very site of photosynthetic reactions. What are chlorophylls? The chlorophylls are simply pigments that is responsible for the green color of the leaf. And also, dear students, please note that chlorophyll is one of the most essential requirement for the process of photosynthesis to happen, because these chlorophyll, my dear students, are responsible for the absorption of light energy, and you all know that light energy is one of the essential requirements for the process of photosynthesis. Now, through this anatomical diagram of a leaf, I'll explain you what actually happens during the process of photosynthesis. Now, see, sunlight falls on the upper surface of the leaf, but the sunlight doesn't harm the leaf so much because of the presence of cuticles. Cuticles protect the leaf from extreme heat of the sunlight. Now, below cuticles are present pellucid mesophyll cells, which are compactly packed, and below these pellucid mesophyll cells are spongy mesophyll cells. Now, these spongy mesophyll cells are loosely packed, and there are present certain pores, certain spaces, air spaces. Now, dear students, these pores are actually called as stoma or stomata, and see, through these stomata, oxygen gets outside the leaf after the photosynthetic reaction completes, and carbon dioxide, which is essential for photosynthetic reaction to actually happen, goes inside the leaf through these pores only. Dear students, please note that xylem and phloem are other cells present, other tissues present inside the leaf layer, and these are actually type of veins. These xylem and phloem actually helps in the transfer of materials inside plant. Now, hope you are clear with the site of photosynthesis. Now we will discuss about the factors that actually affects photosynthesis. So the various factors that are responsible and that affects photosynthesis are
the intensity of light, that is light intensity, concentration of CO2, temperature, water, and air pollution. Now let us move quickly to the mechanism of photosynthesis. What actually happens during this photosynthesis? My dear students, the whole process of photosynthesis can be categorized into following steps. The first is the absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. That is, chlorophyll present in the leaves absorbs light energy from sunlight and traps it inside the leaf. Now, the next step is the conversion of these light energy into chemical energy. This light energy, which is absorbed through chlorophyll and is present inside the leaf, is further converted into chemical energy. Now the next step is the splitting of water molecules. That is, the hydrolysis of water molecule takes place. Water molecule, or water that is present in the leaf and that is absorbed by the plant through roots, further need to be hydrolyzed, need to be split into hydrogen and oxygen. And the next step, and therefore the last step, is the reduction of carbon dioxide to form carbohydrate. So these are the basic steps that occur during a process of photosynthesis, that is the absorption of light energy with the help of chlorophyll, and further this light energy is transformed into chemical energy, and then there is a splitting of water molecule, that is hydrolysis takes place, or we can say photolysis, because this splitting, this breakdown of water molecules happens because of the light energy. The splitting of water molecule happens and water molecules get divided or get broken down into hydrogen and oxygen. That is, H2O is broken down into hydrogen molecule and oxygen molecule separately. And later on, there is a reduction of carbon dioxide. We all know that carbon dioxide is also absorbed and trapped in the leaf from air, right? So there is the reduction of carbon dioxide, that is carbon dioxide, CO2 present inside the leaf is converted into carbohydrate, that is glucose, C6H12O6. My dear students, these are the basic steps that are followed, but please note that these steps need not take place one by one immediately. This whole process of photosynthesis is actually a long process, and this whole process of photosynthesis can be actually divided into two broad categories of light reaction and dark reaction. Dear students, I'll discuss in detail about the dark reactions and the light reaction in my next video.
So this is it for today's video.
Thank you so much for watching. Please do like the video and share it with your friends and subscribe my channel.